Hey everyone, this is KT here. We are either here for day 2 or day 17 of your COVID-19 minute challenge. So we are going to switch from the legs that we did yesterday, and today we are working on our arms. So you might want to have available a set of light to medium weights, or if you really want to push yourself, you can go heavier weights. If you saw my challenge yesterday, you'll know that we are going to do 3 rounds. 5 exercises each, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and each round gets consecutively harder. Or again, you can modify as you need to. If you're at round 3 and you're tired and you want to do round 1 again, you can do that. Or you're at round 1 and you're really wanting to push yourself, use heavier weights or whatever you need to do. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves started with our timer. For the most part, when you hear the air horn, that means we're going to start something. And when you hear the 3 bells, that means our time is up and we get a little bit of rest time. So go ahead and have that. And then if you want a mat, we will be doing some push-up work. Or if you want something like a pillow for your knees, if you're gonna be doing anything from there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and press play, and we get 1 minute warm up, get our arms kind of nice and rotated and loose before we get started on our first round. Okay, so here we go. All right, so let's just start. You can move side to side, just cross your arms over, back and forth, nice and gentle. Okay, do a nice swim forward, alternating one arm at a time. Just get that movement going and go in reverse, like the backstroke. Okay, we're just gonna do a couple just overhead presses with nothing in our hands, just loosening that mobility there. Go ahead and shake that out. Do a nice gentle stretch. So we are going to be working our biceps, our triceps, our shoulders. Okay, and we're gonna get ready here. And our first thing is we're going to be doing jabs. So you're gonna stagger and you're just gonna use one arm. I'm using my right foot forward, right arm punching. Just give me some jabs. Okay, like I said, we're starting out a little bit easy. Getting that body warmed up, right only on those jabs. Okay, keep going. And let's switch sides. So left foot forward, left arm is jabbing. Okay, get that other arm up, good blocking, ready for if you were to fight. Well, I don't know who's fighting during this time. Hopefully nothing physical. So you'd be at least 6 feet apart, right? All right, so we have 15 seconds of rest. We're going to be just going down into an inchworm. So an inchworm is you walk your hands down, you're gonna walk out the plank and walk it back up and up. So it's a nice warm up. That's your inchworm, okay? If you want to challenge yourself, you go a little bit faster, but do pause a little bit on that plank, okay? And when you come up, you can also squeeze your glutes. Nice and warm. Now, even though we're focusing on our arms, we do have to work other parts of our body as well. Walking it out. A couple more seconds here. And I'm not going to make you go all the way back down for 2 seconds. All right, our next round is going to be push-ups. If you are not good at doing that on knees, you can find a wall and press up against it. Oh, here. You can press like that. If not, we're going to do the first round just on your knees. Nice gentle warm up. Go down as low as you can. Keep that back straight and press up. So again, this is our first round. This shouldn't be super stressful. Again, unless you can't do push-ups. So if you can't go all the way down, don't go all the way down. But still work on keeping that core tight, your back straight, your booty down. here's the good news. If we do push-ups today, none of our other arms days will have push-ups. Or I'll try not to. They might be a different form though. Alright. Then we're going to be doing an overhead tricep. We're going to keep it nice and easy. I'm actually going to come to my knees so that you can see. Arms are above your head. Just clasp your hands together. We're going to be just doing a tricep dip backwards, behind. Ooh, I can tell that I've been working it there. It's almost like a stretch at this point. You can either have your hands in a prayer position, or if you want to clasp your hands together. You do want to make sure you're going straight back behind your head. You don't want your elbows flaring out, so keep them pointed towards me, unless you're facing to the side. So you're not even doing any weights or anything here, and this is still working my arms. Again, I hope the music isn't too weird. YouTube has changed some of their policies, and you don't have as much access to longer songs and looping things, so it's kind of I don't get to match it up as well. So I don't know, it's a mystery. I don't know what music is playing right now. Okay, our last one is going to be a bicep curl into an overhead press. So we're doing it without any weights. You can add that little bit of resistance with your own muscle and pressing up. So as you come up with the bicep curl, elbows are pushed against the side, okay, not flaring out. It's push, then you rotate your palms towards me. They're facing you towards me, and then back down. Now, saying everything backwards, so put it from your perspective. A couple more seconds. Nice and easy here. So with the exception of the push-ups, it hasn't been that bad of a warm-up. Okay, so that was our first round. We will have, in a moment, we'll have another minute so you can have time to go get some weights, because we are going to do a little bit of weights for those last two moves. So go ahead and get that if you need to. If you need to grab a quick drink of water or grab a towel or anything like that, you have about 50 seconds still, okay? I'm just gonna grab a quick swig of water. Not only to hydrate, but you just realize when you make these videos, you do so much extra talking that your throat gets dry. Okay. So we still have another 20 seconds or so. And what we're going to do for this second round is, last time we just did a front arm jab. This time we are going to be, you can be slightly staggered. We're going to do a 1-2 punch. So it's alternating right and left, and as you're doing it, you're crossing front and the back. And you're kind of doing a light rotation from your abs and your core. You shouldn't be twisting your whole body. Okay, you can either do it from straight forward or staggered, but it's a 1-2 punch. It's nice and steady. Or if you want to, you can go quick, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. So you decide what works for you. If you want to bob it and make it more of a cardio move, you can. If not, just focus on the arms. You don't just flail your arms, actually feel that spring back as you hit. So maybe not imagine you're hitting a face, but maybe you're hitting a pillow, and you know that your fist would kind of bounce back a little bit. Okay. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, this time when we go down to our inchworm, once we're down, you're going to do a, I guess it's like a half burpee, and then stand up and rotate around and do inchworm to the other side, okay? So we'll be flipping directions each time here, okay? So inchworm it out, into plank, squat thrust, and turn around. So now going the opposite direction, plank, bring those feet in, squat thrust, and turn around. If that's too much for you, you can gently bring one leg in at a time and step in that low squat. Okay, again, like I said, we are focusing mostly on arms, so make sure that you're holding that plank, but you will feel it in your legs too. Couple more. Last one. All right, this time push-ups. You're gonna try to do it on your toes or do every other on your toes as much as you can. So see how long you can go on your toes before you drop. Okay, so it's 45 seconds of work. See how many you can get in. Okay, so try your best. All right, here we go. Exhale as you press up from the ground. "15 seconds. We can do this." Let's get one more. Okay. Now push-ups are not my strong suit, so whatever you did, it's awesome. All right, go ahead and grab light hand weight. So you have two options. You can grab a heavier one and hold it in between here for the tricep dip, or you can have two lighter ones, one in each hand, and doing it together. So whichever works, you have one in each hand, and you just connect them together, or you can have one and you turn it sideways, and you can drop like that. Again, you can do this standing up. I'm doing it on my knees just so I can film it so that there's enough room. I'm starting to get a little sweaty. If this is too much for you, drop the weights. And make sure you're focusing on those elbows are still facing forward, pointing right at me. And last one. All right, you got those same weights again. We're gonna get ready for that bicep curl to the overhead press. So same thing as before, except now we have weights. Okay. And if it's too easy, go heavier on your weights. All right, so it's the bicep curl and overhead press. And you don't want to necessarily go for speed. You want to go for control and get that full muscle contraction. Breathe on the hard parts. When you lift up, push up, and when you're coming down, that's when you want to inhale. And go a little more fluid in that movement. Three, two, one. Okay. That was our second round. In a moment here, you're gonna have another minute to grab some water or towel off, stretch, and then our final round is going to be kicked up just a little bit more, okay? So actually, if you have some light weights for jabs, or you can also use a resistance band, so I'll walk you through this stuff now. We're going to be doing our 1-2s. So if you use a resistance band, you'll be stretching it out like this, and as you punch, you're kind of stretching that out like so, okay? If not, you're grabbing a light set of weights and you're cross punching, okay? When we do our inchworm, we're going down into a full push-up burpee. Now when you get up to the top, you don't have to jump, but you're gonna do a push-up. So it's an inchworm to a push-up. Then on our push-ups, we're gonna be doing what's called a 1-2-3 push-ups. That means you're holding it a little bit slower. Then we're going to single arm our last two moves, which is the tricep and then the bicep curls. So we'll be alternating our arms, which means a little bit more work and heavier load. Okay, so we're gonna get ready here for those jabs with your weights. Here we go. Again, I'm also working my legs because I'm in a squat position. Don't forget to breathe. Burn out those arms right here. Ooh, I'm feeling that burn. We got about 10 seconds left. Again, we're going to be walking forward, push up. Actually, we'll walk forward, push up, plank, and walk back. How about that? Okay? All right, here we go. So walk it down. You're in your plank. You will push up, back to plank, walk it back up. So this time we are not going to rotate sides unless you want to go full hardcore and go down and jump up into your burpee. See, I modify as I go too. And if you really want to go hardcore, inchworm, burpee, into a tuck jump. Yeah, that didn't sound appealing to me either, but maybe one of you out there wants to do it. All right, last one, walk it back up. Okay. This time on our push-up, you can do it on your knees or on your toes. But we're gonna go down for a hold of 3 and take 3 to come back up. Okay, so I'll be counting that out with you. That means you're holding your static position a little bit more. Okay, ready? So I'm gonna be on my knees. It's a lower. 1, 2, 3, and then up. 1, 2, 3. You feel that? Down. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3. Just give me one quick push-up, and you're done. Okay. Okay, go ahead and get your weights. And this time, instead of two-handed tricep, you're gonna hold one up and hold that in place while you're doing a tricep on the other side. So it's an alternating move, okay? So arms are up. You can also do this without a weight. You can also go back to the one weight in the two arms at the same time. So it requires a little more stability. Oops, I'm even watching here. Making sure my elbows do not flare out. It's a little bit harder. We're only doing one at a time. Whew. The sweat is starting to come. Yes, beast mode is activated. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Okay? And the last one, same thing. We're gonna do bicep curl with the overhead load, but while you're waiting, you have the other arm out. So go ahead, I'm gonna have my right arm up in that bicep position. I'm gonna go left arm bicep, overhead press, and down, and back up. Then my right hand's going down, up, down, and up. You guys get it there? So it is an alternating bicep curl to our overhead press. And then you return to that beginning position again before that other arm goes. And you're almost there. You got about 7 seconds. Get one more round in. And done. All right, we do not need any weights for this last one unless you really want to torture yourself for the burnout. We have a couple seconds here and then a full minute of rest. And then we are going to be doing arm circles for a full minute without letting our arms drop. Sounds easier than it really is, okay? So don't knock it till you try it. So I want to see you're doing your very best. So if you really want to, you can grab a small set of hand weights. I personally don't want to today. I'm not feeling like after several workouts and filming this that I'll be able to do it and hold my form. Because when you're doing these, you have to keep your arms totally parallel to the floor. We're not going to be dropping down like this. You're not going to be arching and going like this. You have to keep them as close as you can to going straight across. So that in itself is going to be the burn, okay? But again, if you want to torture yourself, grab some light weights or a water bottle or something, wrist weights, whatever you like. All right, so I will change it up a little bit in the middle, but we're gonna keep our arms up that entire time. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. So small circles forward, keeping those arms up, 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 up. Not too bad yet, right? Backward circles. Nice and little. Keeping them up. They will not once drop below your shoulders right now for this last 30 seconds. All right, flip the pancake. So palms up, palms down. As you're doing it, make sure you don't drop those arms. Ooh, the burn. We're almost there. Let's do some light pulses. Palms to the back of the room. Pulsing that way. Palms forward. And just about done.
Activity completed.
All right, we did it. You just survived day 2 of my COVID-19 minute challenge. Or you're on day 17 because you've looped this through again, which is super awesome. So again, we're gonna just do some gentle stretching because we worked our arms pretty decently. So go ahead and bring your right arm forward. Hold it right underneath your forearm or by your elbow. Nice gentle stretch. You don't want it to hurt. Okay, I'm going to stretch the other arm. Okay, I'm going to bring my right arm forward like I'm paying you. Then I'm going to take my left hand and gently push back on my fingers. You should feel it a little bit right here in that forearm. Feels really good. And switch, nice and gentle. Okay. We did work our triceps, so I'm going to bring my right arm up, bend that tricep. With my left arm, I'm going to gently pull back, forcing my right hand down between my scapulas or my shoulder blades. Nice gentle stretch all the way up through here. Right arm up and down. So switch, now my left arm is up. Bend it to tricep and gently hold with your right arm. Trying to reach in between your shoulder blades with your left. All right. And just shake it out. A couple of other ones that you can do with a wall is that you can stand forward and bring your arm backwards, and depending on different positions of where you have your arm, you will feel it in different spots. So if you're not feeling the stretch that you want, you can adjust as you go. Nice gentle movement though. You don't want to hurt yourself in terms of how hard you're pressing. So now I've got to do the other side. So I like to start up higher and then gently walk down the wall. And that will get you all through here. All right. Well, thank you guys again so much for joining me today. Again, even if no one watches this but me, the fact that it could be helping one of you guys during this quarantine time to get moving, that's really the inspiration that I need. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you join me tomorrow for day 3 or day 18, and we will be working on the butte. So join me tomorrow, and I will see you next time. This is KT signing off for now. Bye.